right. Are we good? All right. You know what? Um, we're good there. All right. Welcome back to part 2 of the Elden Ring stream. We left off here at the Weeping Peninsula. I absolutely got crushed by him. So, we are going to go ahead and go meet Blythe. So I'll get shot in the back here. Come on down. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, how you doing? Take that. All right. Let's go ahead and go find Blythe. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. All right. So, if memory serves me right, I could go after the bear here and get a moon tier, larval tier, but we don't need that just yet. And quite frankly, I think I'm gonna get my stuff pushed in, and I just don't feel like having that happen. At least not this early on yet. Where am I going? Okay. I'm kind of going in the right direction here. Uh, yeah. All right, all right. Calm it down. Easy. Okay. I haven't decided if I want to make this run as painful as humanly possible just yet, or just kind of go with it. Because I will admit, I am awful. I know I'm skipping a lot of. Oh, come on. I'm skipping a lot of runes and stuff like that right now. Easy money, but I want to go ahead and get my flask. My wonderful physique, whatever the heck it's called. Always good to have those in case I ever want to stream with anyone else. Okay, let's avoid the bears for now. Like that guy. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. No means no. Okay. 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 Run like hell. Run like absolute hell. Oh. Hello. Okay. Blythe. I still can't do it. Oh. I struggle busting hard right now. All right. Yeah, I get it. Okay. All right, so Blythe is right down here, and he is probably my second favorite character in the game. Well, probably my favorite NPC, at the very least. You know what? I gotta go talk to what's his nuts. Hello. So if you haven't played the game, which if you haven't yet, I highly recommend. It's probably one of my top 5 games of all time. Bloodborne being number one. In order to meet Blythe, you actually need to go here first and go back to the Church of Ella and talk to this fine Santa Claus gentleman.
You're tarnished, and I can also see that you're not after my throat. Otherwise, I am Kale.
Yeah,
Purveyors.
not after your throat. Okay.
The howl of a wolf. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why, next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Ah, don't fret. There is nothing to fear.
Yes, his name should be
Just
Merchant
a
Claus.
lingering the two.
Merchant Claus might not be long for this world, though. He is, other than early game and crafting, he is not much worth else.
Goodbye for now.
So, no. You got to go ahead and, the game kind of tells you how to do this stuff, but you need to go ahead and get this gesture. And, quite frankly, I don't know why you would ever snap your fingers at Blythe, because he is the best boy, but that is how you go ahead and get him. And the reason being is you will find out soon enough. We need to meet Blythe. Now you can skip Blythe, but for the sake of this run through, I'm going to try to play it as traditional as possible. Purely for the fact of if you haven't played this game before, and I have played a lot, probably at least 500 hours into it. Um, it's just good tips and information to know. Now that being said, I'm still going to die a lot. Yeah, I started from the beginning yesterday. I went ahead and did I just where? Oh, I started from the beginning yesterday. I had about a 30-minute stream. I did make a YouTube channel just for the sake of recording my streams, and there is the best boy. Okay, so I've only defeated the first main storyline boss. I haven't gone to the next one yet. There's really no specific order you really have to go other than defeating Margit first. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and there's Blythe, who probably has the best voice acting in the whole game.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrell. He fled so many years
And for
ago.
anyone who watched my stream last night, Darwell is the one who
Come tell me if you
absolutely
find him.
wrecked my crap
I can offer you ample reward.
with gusto. So
Very
this
well.
fine gentleman here
Kind of a fitting end to
will
his
be able
life.
to help us. So we go ahead. We're gonna fast travel back. I'm gonna try to go ahead and beat Darwell. I am severely underleveled, but I want to go ahead and go down to the Weeping Peninsula first. And you guys get a very, very good weapon if you go ahead and defeat Darwell first. Now, I'm not sure what build I'm going with yet. I'm going with a Dex build at the moment. I might go full Unga Bunga. I have yet to decide. But we're going to make sure this guy doesn't shoot us with any arrows. I honestly don't know if he still will. No, he jumps off. Okay. Time this right. Ha! Nerd. Alright, now this is called an Everjail. By no stretch of the imagination mandatory, but you do get a lot of good crap if you go ahead and do it. This is one of the earlier on ones, so. Where is he? Oh, that's right. So if you go in the Everjail, excuse me, you can actually go ahead and summon him right away. I'm gonna try to go ahead and not in the beginning here. I'm gonna give it a couple tries and just see how awful I am. That's right, it's over here. Oh, that was okay. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. Okay. He is just fast. Well, there's that. That is less than ideal. Oh, God. Good boy. All right, round two. The nice thing is, not that I have many rooms right now, you actually get to keep your runes right at the top over here. What were you fighting? All right, we'll go ahead and we'll give it one or two more tries before I summon Blythe. Yep, that was the attack. Okay. Don't hold that trigger. Oh, yeah, you cheaty little flipper. Okay. Honestly, one of the harder early game bosses. Okay, dodge. He's gonna dash. And I read it and still died. And you make me bleed. You can't bleed a corpse. Well, I guess you can't bleed a corpse. Ugh. That's less than ideal. That is less than ideal. Alright. We'll give it one more go. Yeah. Alright. Can't do it on this one. I'm going to go ahead and summon Blythe. Nice and easy. Okay. Ha! That's the only problem is I don't. Well, yeah. I have way too much poor health and I have way too poor armor. Honestly. But I knew that going in. Knew that going in. You know, it took me forever to realize that the Uchi Katana was so early on in Dark Souls 3 that I didn't even realize it. Not that I particularly like dex builds. I'm more of an Unga Bunga or a Mage Man myself, but there is a pretty cool Bloodborne build once I get far enough into the game here. I might switch my stuff too.
No true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
See, he just. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit cheesing it there by having Blythe take most of the damage. Like I said, not that good. But fortunately, mainly to show that you can get this awesome weapon, the Bloodhound's Fang. I have my first ever playthrough. I use this probably all the way to the end. It's really good strength and dex. It also causes a decent amount of blood bleed, and it's got a pretty cool Ash War on it. And the Ash War is basically just your weapon skill. So, as stupid as this is, that's kind of like an Ash War. There's a much better sword than this on a mage build called the Moonveil Katana. That is probably a great end game. Truth to be told, we are nowhere near that yet. And it's about halfway through the game, I should say. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and head up there, and we're going to do the get some runes. And it's not a rune farm spot. That's pretty, you know, far into the game. Well, it's two ways of doing it. If you're doing it online or offline mode. Um, Offline mode, it's pretty hard. You got to go all the way basically to end game, because everything else there will kill you. But you have to get pretty far in that to do it. So we are not there yet. All right. The key early on, if you're trying to make it just a little bit more easier, is to just level up as best you can. There really isn't too many great rune farm. I mean, there is. You can more or less bypass the first area. The only caveat is you have to at least beat Margaret, or get to the round table hold. Pardon me. Because you could technically skip that castle that we were at last night, Stormvale. We're not going to do that. I don't feel like being completely tortured. Maybe on a whole different playthrough. But if you go to this fancy little corner here in the back, Christ Almighty, it's hot. Hey, knock it off. Don't don't go near that guy. That guy is not your friend. All right. So here is where you get your Flask of Wondrous Physic. Or before that, I should say. So the cool thing about that flask is you actually can mix basically different ways to do it as far as stat boosts. There's literally one that you can just, I'll get it later and I'll show you. That's probably better left said or done than said. But here is the Beastman Clergyman. One of my most favorite characters in the game. He won't talk to you until you get a certain item, unfortunately. Now, we are currently in Caelid. That guy is not a statue, nor do I feel like dealing with him. But these little imps, if you have the cojones, are actually a pretty good early room farm. I personally don't feel like dealing with them because they cause a insane amount of bleed. Now that being said, bleed is nowhere near as strong as it was when the game first came out, which I'm kind of happy they nerfed because it makes the game a little bit more challenging and not complete easy, but it's still fairly tough. All right. Hello, my good sir. You okay? Didn't want to be bothered today. Let's Yep, we're just gonna let him do his thing. Then after I kill Godric, I am probably gonna go ahead and do the oh yeah, hold on. That ugly fecker right there is the Erdtree avatar, the putrid avatar. And no, we are not fighting him yet. I choose life. Those guys are also the bane of my existence. I will say the good thing about this game is they do give you an ample amount of sites of grace. Not bonfires, but they do give you an ample amount, which is just lovely compared to Dark Souls 2. And for those of you who have played Dark Souls 2, you know the pain. Can I? Yeah, I spent. Okay. That's probably a lot better sounding. I was wondering why the game volume was so low. Oh, I picked a great place to stop. Hello. Yep, I hear ya. I hear ya. I'll be back for you later, though. Don't you worry. Okay. Oof. Yo, the light to me, I can't remember if you breathe fire. Okay, come on. Okay. I believe. God, my trypophobia is acting up. These things are disgusting. Okay, it's all due to scarlet rot. No, 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 no. Not do it. I need. Honestly, I think it's right there. We're gonna set a grace first, because I see myself dying. Those dogs are the absolute bane of my existence. I know I say that a lot, but those things are actual hell. Straight HP Lovecraftian, just shit of nightmares. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. We gotta go back by the dragons. Gentlemen, I'll be having a lovely evening. Yeah. Yep. Let's just hug the wall. We need to get up there. If we go there, we are in some deep crap. Honestly, this is what I like about Elden Ring. You can basically go here early, you can go here late game. There is no rhyme nor reason to do this. It's just what your preference is, honestly. And the nice thing is, we have an item here that we're going to need. Not right now, but soon. The problem is, if I go in there, I'm dying. There is no stretch of the imagination. I am going to absolutely die in there. But this beautiful bastard is where you can get a lot of good early game moves. Now the caveat is you need a bleed weapon, because we has an absolute metric crap. So the idea is to build a bunch of stuff. You're not going for a super high damage output. But when you bleed, you just chunk a bunch. The whole idea is just building up the status bar. Now there are certain items in the game that do make this, I shouldn't say easier. You get a decent amount more rooms. But for the sake of early game, we're just going to go ahead and keep doing this. Now, back in the day, when you would do this, you would kill this guy, run back and forth by him, clear the safe, and you could just farm the absolute living hell out of the rooms. That was a pretty good early game cheat. I don't know if I'm going to room farm yet. There's a really, really, really good room farming spot that I think purposely from software like the game, just to make the game a little bit easier. And I think every single Souls game, or Bloodborne, or Demon Souls, etc., has that. At least to my knowledge. And that being said, Demon Souls is the only From Software game in the vein of a Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Sekiro, etc. that I have not played. So I'm basically going to that one. I have yet to decide if I'm going to play the OG one, the remake, or whatnot. But my plan is start at the newest one and work my way down. So after this will be Sekiro, which that is the one I am easily the worst at, because I am much better at dodging, contrary to popular belief, than I am parrying. Now, I have beaten it before, but I have at least beaten Elden Ring a bunch. I beat Dark Souls 3 twice, Dark Souls 1 I think 4 times. But that being said, I remember none of it. So I'm basically going into the game. So this is just the one that, because playing with friends is a lot easier than this one, although not very streamlined still, that I played the most. So I think my main account, which on Xbox, I want to say New Game Plus 7, 5 or between 5 and 7. I can't remember. A lot of this stuff is coming back to memory. I have probably the worst memory physically possible. Not that this is the most entertaining content in the world, but for the sake of making my life a little bit easier, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Stop screaming, no one cares. No one cares. I wish they had a boss fight of something with this, to be honest. Real would be, I think it may be too large, honestly, to do a proper boss fight in these type of games, but man, that would be awesome. Alright. Real is dead. Look at that. So the thing about killing Rail is he also kills all the other dragons around him when he dies. I haven't looked it up lore-wise why that is the case, but it makes for a lot of early game runes. So I'm gonna up my health a little bit here. Probably my dex as well. I might use Bloodhound's Fang. I'm not 100% what I want to do yet, but we're gonna up my vigor probably to about 20. I know some people out there will be like, why in God's name are you doing that? And quite frankly, don't feel like dying that easily that early. So, from here, we're gonna go back to the Bridge of Sacrifice. Alright, let's meet this fine, young, lovely lady. Hello.
Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from
So is
all
mine.
over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander.
Okay.
I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared us. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please,
Tell
I
me more.
implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you, then please. Take this.
Alright, Erina.
Deliver it to my father.
No problem. Alright. Now here was probably the spot that I farmed runes on early on. And I will say, I absolutely hate the dogs in this game still. Hello, mother effer. Yep. Talk to me. Back off. Now the key with this giant is here. God, why? Ah. Okay. Thank you. God, I hate those. That was pathetic. Oh god, that was terrible. Oh god, that was also terrible. Okay. How did that hit me? You son of a... Oh god, that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh god. Okay, that's try that again. The idea is to stagger them there, do that, and I probably could have done quick attacks to get a bleed off. Why I didn't, I don't know. Oh. Their eyes glow like that, you actually get additional runes, which is lovely. Thank you, sir. attack. Thank you. 2 for 1 special. I'll take that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my runes here. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I went much better that time. That's a pretty good early rune farm spot. I'm not gonna mess with these guys because I don't like them. And I know the place I'm gonna go just has so many. So we're gonna avoid that for now. I probably can level up my weapon. Thank you. That I don't use that actual war. In all honesty. To me, I don't get much enjoyment out of the ranged weapons in this game, which is a shame because in a lot of games I prefer being an archer. Especially games like Far Cry and stuff like that. I love it.
Buying or selling?
What are you boying? Scale armor is good, but did I not get myself a Crimson Amber medallion? I honestly don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Oh my god, I did not. Okay. That's embarrassing. Alright. So essentially now I have all of Limgrave scouted. Okay. I hear ya. You know, I do wish these guys, that guy came back, because I feel like he would be, you kill him once in this area. Thank you, tree. Alright. Castle Morn. You absolutely do not need to go to this area at the beginning of the game. You 110% not need to go to this area at the beginning of the game. But, if you're doing a strength build, I'll show you get a really cool weapon. A really, really cool weapon. Why are you damaged? Thank you, my fine friend. Alright, so now I'm going to show you, before I go in, if you have ever watched the anime Berserk, this is like ripped straight from it. It is just awesome. I love stuff like this. Berserk has got to be one of my top favorite like animes of all time. Not that I'm like, I shouldn't say I'm not super into anime. I love anime. I just don't make it a lifestyle. That's a poor choice of words too. Nothing wrong with loving anime. It's just not my. I don't watch it all the time. I guess is the better choice of words. So before we do this, I'm gonna go meet my favorite smither. Hello.
Oh, this is a rare occasion.
I can't
Not this
remember
guy.
the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
Press X for doubt, bud.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to remember your place.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms.
I thought I had more smithing stone ones. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should probably... Before I traverse Castle Morn here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go right there. The problem with this area is I'm using Uchi Katana, so the enemies here, I'm not gonna do that great against, because you'll see soon. Ooh, you know what? Nope, never mind. I know what lies there. Nope. That place is nothing but death incarnate. I end up passing that offer, thank you very much. Oh, what do we got going over here? You guys want to see the coolest thing in the game? Thank you for the room, Zach Neal. For a heal. It is way too early for you, sir. Yeah, no thanks. My goal for this stream is probably beat Castle Morn and then Stormfield Castle. At the very least, get to God. These mine caves are awesome for smithing stones. Now I have to try to remember where the heck a lot of them are, because basically you can just buy smithing stones at a certain point, but honestly, I have a hard time remembering. See, that's the problem. One way I can do damage is by doing that. Hey buddy, how you doing? Okay. I missed. Yeah. But now, after this, I can go ahead and level up my katana one more time before Castle Morn. I will not be doing a Rivers of Blood sword. Mainly due to the fact that everyone uses a Rivers of Blood sword. And that was my stop. I forget, is there anything work down here? I don't think so. I looked the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. want the fitting zone, sir. Hello, hello, hello. That's some exercise BS. Ah! Alright. And here we are. We're just all go ahead and summon the bestest boys. That doesn't seem very nice. Yeah, how you doing? Okay. Pretty. And there we go. Honestly, I don't do really much anything on that Roar Medallion. But if you're doing a certain build, it's not a bad one. Alright, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and round table hold now.
Well, I took you no matter. It's all as lay out your arms.
Yeah. Alright, Master Hueg, Hueg. Oh, I in fact did not get it up. But we leveled it up a little bit, so feel a little bit better going into Castle Morn with this. Okay. This place kinda sucks. Yep. I could go for the runes, but I'd rather not deal with the headache. In all honesty. Oh my god, I forgot you could climb. Alright, come on. Come on up. Ooh. Yeah, sawed off. He's... Forget what they... Okay. Come on down. Okay. That worked out better than expected. Eventually I'm gonna level up my mana, just right now. That is not exactly in my plans. So down there is how you can progress to the castle, but we're not gonna go there just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. Here's the mediator, boys. Okay. Thank you, sir. Alright. Dude, you got me in the neck. The hell? And hello.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. Well, you can see how things have turned out.
You're doing great,
The
Edgar.
menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said. And true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to
Gee, who would have
disappoint
thought?
you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology. I see. From Arena. Thank you. I mean, you're dead.
No,
But
thank
I
you.
can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
The treasured sword. Whatever could he be
If
talking
you
about?
see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Well, we'll help you fulfill your duty, buddy. Oh, God. Most people go through a no enemies run for death. I'm going through a no me falling off the map, deathless run. Will I get it? Probably not. But we'll get a better goal. Alright. Once again, man, I gotta say, this game is very, very forgiving when it comes to sites of grace. Okay. I do think they probably have you platform a little bit more in this one. Maybe Dark Souls. Okay, thanks for breaking my fall, pal. I was about to rage. Oh my god. Those things are absolutely not worth killing. They're just way too strong, and they don't give you, like, basically anything worth of value. See, this guy... Okay. Alright, I hear ya. Thank you, sir. Got anything for me? No. Those guys suck. Those guys are not the literal worst, but man, do they suck. Especially if you go here early game. Like I did my first playthrough. It probably took me like... Well, it took me a lot of tries to figure out where the heck I'm going, to be honest. But I do believe... That already serves me right. There's a pretty good item near here. Okay, fall damage. The fall damage game in this game is so like just random. Goes up. There we go. Those things are really good just for replenishing your health. Not that I'm gonna hopefully need it here, but this is why I said the no environment death. Because that place down there is just awful. So I'm going to try to land by the edge here, roll on out, and run like hell. I'll go in there in a second. Just I have to kill them. But much like every single other From Software game, why did I do that? Why am I doing that? Much like every single other From Software game, that place sucks. The rats suck. The enemies suck. Point in case, but then again. Okay, alright. Yeah, come on out. You die. Okay, see, freaking rats, man. You fucking vermin. Thank you. Kinky. Alright, do I have any golden runes to level up before I go in there? I don't feel like losing my runes. I certainly do. That is amazingly not enough. Might be enough. Tell me I'm 200 short. Oh no, I overdid it. Okay, that's nice. So this, what does the Uchi-Katana scale? Need more strength, but I think I'm still going to Dex build. Ooh, the Reduvia. Those are, I forgot I had that. Those are awesome. We're gonna go off Dex still, for now. Honestly, the Uchi-Katana is probably, for the Dex build, the best weapon for the most part you're gonna get for a decent portion of the game. We are not gonna piss off the jellyfish, because if you don't know Elden Ring lore, those are dead children, and I wish I was kidding. Good item. Alright, be careful where you traverse here, and let's get her going. I probably only Margaret Shackle anymore. Get a single hit off. Honestly, probably went to that fight a little too prepared. But yeah, that, if you're doing a strength build and you would have to do some pretty high early leveling up, to be honest, that is probably your best bet. Alright, that went a lot easier than expected. That went a lot easier than expected. Alright.
You there? Come over here, would you?
Hello,
You're
Gothic.
tarnished, aren't you?
I am.
I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards stop you breach the castle. Yeah, you're just...
Yeah, you actually can, and I have successfully done it before, where you just bobbed and weaved through the whole thing. Did I touch this one, or did I go by it? Here's the dumbest thing, by the way. There's a site of grace right there. And right there. That's what I was saying before. These games are extremely just generous with the sites of grace. Yeah, I don't get it. But, you know, this is your first From Software game, or just Soulsborne style game in general. It's actually pretty refreshing. Now, come on down. These guys suck. Point in case. And oh, look, there's another one. Might as well reset my health here. Oh god, this area is just god awful. Stormvale, from a visual standpoint, is just beautiful. Really good early game area. I forgot you could do that, sir. It's really pretty early on. But there are certain things about it if you don't know what you're doing. Especially early on, like that just absolutely messes with you. Like, I don't have anything. Okay, come on. I'm waiting for you. Okay. I never understood why you get a cutscene here. I know. This guy just sucks. Point in case. He's got so much poise. God, when I came here first, just doing it. Ooh, why? Never really get that. And you can just leave, by the way. It's not easy, but you can just leave. That guy's just awful. Especially early game. Curse Source Talisman. It is nice to get. But not needed. We need that key to progress. And I honestly think, if memory serves me right, we could probably get to Godric pretty quick. Now, I think I'm ready for Godric. Hello. Always remember, if you're playing a From Software game, around every single frickin' corner, there is someone hiding to just touch your butt. Alright, yep, I know who you are, and we're not playing your game. Typically, there are a bunch of shortcuts you can do to make Stormvale Castle a little easier. There's a lot of hidden things in here that I'm not necessarily doing for this build. I'll probably go back later just to get some of those items, but the goal now is just to get to Godric. So, not 100% needed for right now. Honestly, these birds are just blood devil. I mean, you kind of feel bad for them if you understand it lore-wise, like, and it's easier to explain when you actually see Godric. These things were basically just made for war, hence their name. But golly. Oh hey, what are you doing there? Are you bugged? So he's supposed to throw an exploding barrel. Obviously, he did not. That is the first time that has ever happened. But, I mean, not taking damage this early on is always fun. I don't think you actually take any fall damage. Well, we're going to find out. You do not. Alright, so that's the way to progress. But, if you remember from playing Market, and us getting some help, it's
well, the
Rogier.
pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something.
And a nice man you ought
here
to
in the
know.
castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly
I hear
a
ya.
place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are
The
you?
best great rune in
You
the
can see
game,
it, then.
unironically.
I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy
Calling
to a
it still,
few
Elden Ring
magical
is a
battle
prequel to
arts.
all From
Would
Software
you care
games.
to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by Grey.
So, if you are going ahead doing a mage build, this is the first place. Nah, you can't get another place. I shouldn't say that. This is another place early on that you can go ahead and learn some skills to be a mage. And pardon me, this is the way to go. This guy might destroy me. That's right, it's Stormvale. Everyone has wind ability. Okay. I'm actually getting decent loot. That never happens. What kind of Black Veil Knight is that? Is that a Black Knight Assassin? Huh. Alright. So, for the most part here, I am probably just going to run through this area. Just for the sake of... I have a decent amount of runes to level up. It's a fairly decent farming area, but we're going to go ahead and... Yes, I know I'm skipping the chest, but... For what I am doing... It is not really needed at the moment. Hey, it's the guy from the beginning of the game. We're avoiding this all for now. We just want to get to the next site of grace. This is not the spot. We just want to touch the site of grace. If I die, I die. But... Oh boy, he took his boy out. Wrong spell. Wrong blast. And of course you have friends. I walked into that. We're just gonna accept our fate here. Blimey. Alright. Wait. Oh, that's right. Gossick steals your runes. Oh, that's right. You get them back after you defeat the area, but oh, I forgot. This is why I wanted to kill Gothic. Okay. Alright. Don't lose your runes. die, go die. One down. God, I hate you. Oh, God. Alright. I swear the enemies in this, the normal enemies in this game are harder. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, one at a time. Let's not have that happen again. Yep, I did that. Yep. Wow. This game is... I love this game. Revenge. Thank you. Thanks for your freaking feathers, you dimringle. Okay, talk to me. Oh, I hate you. Good. Die. Turn your children into freaking scrambled eggs. You lime it. Thank you.
Be proud. You were a fun. Well, who do we have here?
Love.
Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like
Very
you.
important character in the
I'm here
game.
by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you
Which
call
I do.
upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight.
Thanks, love. F that table. Alright. There's another golden seed here. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just avoid these guys like the plague for right now. And there is a reason why. There's our boss door. We will come back to loot. I just want to go ahead and try Godric once a few times here before I end the stream. And we are going to allocate our flasks. We have a decent amount this early on. We'll grab that in a minute. Let's bring the Telia. Now, important to note that when you do summon, they do get additional health. My weapon is slightly upgraded. Now, that being said, it has been some time. I think honestly Margit's harder than Godric. But if you know what you're doing, it is not a problem. But we're gonna go ahead and watch the cutscene.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
make some woman very happy one day.
Alone tarnished. Playing as a lord. I command thee. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Mm-hmm. I thought that would do more damage. Thank you, Belly. No. Oh, I forgot about that attack. Oh, that's right. I can bleed off. Delicious.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Oh yeah. Woman very happy one day. God, I love the visuals of this game. Had a girl in the belly. All right.
Of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home,
Get dunked on, nerd.
bathed in rays of gold.
Hey, golden so gods with the golden base. Oh my god, with the crap. It's a freaking level. All right. Well. We are probably going to rest here. And maybe level up a little bit. We're probably going to level up our strength just to skosh. I haven't decided when using Bloodhound Spang and all that, but just for the sake of the argument. But we're probably going to go ahead and end our stream here. I would like to thank all of you who have watched, and I'm going to go ahead and upload this to YouTube, youtube.com/moosdaddy78. And we will see you soon. Until then, bye bye.